Oh, in my hands is something very special, and I am pumped. The new and improved line from Garmin is here, and I'm going to take a look at the S12 today. We're going to deep dive through all the features, and we're going to see how it performs in real life playing conditions. And we're going to have some fun. Let's do it. All right, we got lucky. It's a beautiful day out here to check out the Garmin S12. We're going to take this on course. Now, the first thing you do when you get to a golf course is you've got to hit the satellites and register what course you're at. So many watches take forever. I was shocked at how quick this happened in my house. I hit the satellites immediately. We'll see what it's like out here. I've stood on this tee box literally for 5 to 10 minutes at times with different brands. So we'll see how quick this one does. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off of my wrist here just because it's impossible to do this. Hold a camera and do everything I need to do with it on my wrist. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this action button and then just simply hit play golf. So we'll hit the action button again. It's going to say wait for GPS. Now let's see how quickly this happens for us. Get that in a good spot for you. Look how quick that was. That is incredible. That was in real time, folks. All right, Pine to Cypress on Carrollwood Country Club is where we're playing, so we're going to go ahead and hit OK. But if you wanted to scroll through, you could see all the courses that were available. Again, that's your down button there on the bottom. That's your up button there on top. And we are at Pine Cypress Carrollwood Country Club. That was, I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of watches. That was the quickest I've ever seen, including the Garmin S12 is about twice as long as that, maybe even 3 times as long as that. All right, do you want to keep score? Yes, we're going to go ahead and keep score. And then it's going to ask you, what tees do you want to play? I'm going to play the white tees. And there you go. There's a little overview of how far we've got. We're 491 to, well, we just switched there. We're 490 to the center of the green there. 490, 501 to the back, 478 to the front. This is a par 5. Let's make it happen, guys. All right, now a couple things I want to show you here. You've got this down button, and that's going to tell you how far it is to different areas. So there's a bunker out there. That's green side bunker. It must be 472 to clear the bunker, 465 to get into the bunker. It talks about how far you need to hit for a layup. There's some other bunkers there as you cycle through. So I'm just literally cycling through here, and we're getting different features of this hole. Now, it's a little bit different than the S12 where you're going to see a full map view in full color, and that's beautiful. But for a watch that's considerably less money, you're still going to get a lot of these. There actually is water here to my left, you'll see here in just a second. And so to clear the water, looks like it's 182. All right, so there's all the different features of the hole built into this watch. That is a beautiful thing. I'm gonna put this on, let's go hit a shot. Man, that's perfect. Woo! That was big right there. All right, we're gonna take this into the fairway. We're gonna use our rangefinder and see just how accurate this watch is. All right, we're coming up on this thing, man. That was smoked. That was smoked. That's my new driver right there. Okay, I think I can get there in 2. So we're gonna take out the rangefinder here and we're gonna see what it says on the watch we're looking at. The watch is telling me it's reachable. 222 to the front, 233 to the middle, and 245 to the back of the green. I think I can just get there. Take a look at that. I think that's doable. All right, we've got the rangefinder here. Take a look at that flag up there. 235, so that flag must be right in the middle. Now again, that's the thing about GPS watches, is you're gonna get a front, middle, back reading. And you're not gonna get exactly pinpoint precise. However, with this watch, you can move the flag around on the green. So if you know that's a back pin, if you get the tee sheet in the morning and they tell you this is a back pin or this is a front pin, you can move that flag around accordingly. Oh, it's a screamer. It's rolling up there. So it might be just a little bit short, but that was a pretty good shot there. All right, time to make a chip and a putt. Well, wow, guys, I'm pin high here. So that's the new clubs for you. I usually don't get here in 2, but I am with my new clubs. Hopefully you've seen some of those reviews as well. But now it's time to make a little chip and a putt, and then we're gonna look at some other features of the watch here after I do that. Woo! All right, now let me show you how this watch works. All right, so it's first gonna ask us how many strokes we had. Guys, I actually had a birdie, so I'm gonna go down to birdie. That was nice. I don't start with too many birdies too often. And then it's gonna ask me how many putts I had. We're gonna go down to 1 putt there. It's gonna ask me about my tee shot. Did it go in the fairway? Did I miss right, miss left? So I did hit the fairway there on that shot. And it's gonna ask me if I had any penalties, if I was in the water or anything like that. I didn't have any penalties on this hole. So it's gonna record that, and we are good to go to the next hole here. All right, I'm gonna hit my drive here, and then I'm gonna show you another really cool feature about this watch, which is the measure shot feature. With measure shot, we'll be able to measure exactly how far we just drove the ball. Let's try that now. That was deep, but just how deep, we're gonna have to measure it. All right, and this is how we do that. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the action button here, and we're gonna go down to measure shot. We're gonna hit that button, and then we're gonna go start walking from here and see how far that drive was. So as you can see, as we're going here, getting closer to our ball, that thing is moving. Once we get to the ball, we'll know exactly how far that shot was. All right, so as we're walking up here, it doesn't matter what direction you approach the ball from, it's going to measure it from where your tee shot was. And as you can see, that's 251 there. So really nice, especially if you're testing clubs, you're playing a dog leg, like this hole was a dog leg, you'll get a true accurate reading of how far that shot was from where you hit it. Really great feature here of the Garmin. And of course, if we wanted to go ahead and reset it from this shot, we'd go ahead and hit that reset button, and that'll measure from this shot to where we hit it next. Really cool right there. Now I know the flag is in the front here, so I'm gonna go ahead and change that flag, okay? So I'm gonna go down here to move flag, hit that red button there. And now I'm gonna cycle it down. That flag is right in front. That is as front as a flag gets. Okay, so 79. All right, now I'm feeling pretty confident, so I'm actually gonna walk one of these cameras up here to the green just so you can see that ball hit and have some fun. Let's hit this shot. Yeah, that'll do. Good looking shot. I promise you that was the only shot I hit. Some people are like, oh, you only show the good shots. I'm happy to show the bad shots, but I'm happy to show the good shots when they happen too. That was right there. All right, we'll see if we can make a birdie here. Back-to-back birdies. I've got like 6 feet. I'll show you where the ball mark was though. The ball mark was 3 feet from the pin. That's pretty awesome. Let's make the putt though. Yes. All right, guys, how cool is that? Back-to-back birds. Woo, I'm loving the S12. So once again, it's gonna ask us, what do we do for strokes there? I get to go down and make a birdie. I'll take that. I'm 2 under. That's awesome. Again, that's a 1 putt. Tee shot was in the fairway. No penalties. On to number 3. Now let's check out some of the other features of this. We can move the flag as you saw. We can measure our shot. We can bounce here to the scorecard and actually see where we are. So we can go up and down. You can see on hole 3 and 4 haven't been scored yet, but on hole 1 and 2 we've got our running score here with the total up top there. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that back button. We'll see what else this thing can do. We've got sunrise and sunset. Let's go ahead and hit that. That's pretty cool right there. So it's actually late in the day here, and it's telling me that sunset's gonna happen at 7:37. Twilight is from 7:17 to 8 o'clock. So that's super cool feature right there. That's it. We've got our golf settings, which we've already seen. Let's go ahead and just hit the color background there. I'd like to try white and see what happens. There you go. That's the difference if you go white. So before that was sort of white on black. Now that's black on white. And again, there's your white on black. So there you have it, folks. That's what the S12 can do. I'm gonna stop this video. I know when to stop when I'm ahead, and I'm definitely ahead at 2 under. I'm not gonna let you watch me hack the rest of these 9 holes. All right, but if you have any comments or any questions about the S12, leave it down below. I'd be happy to answer them for you. We're gonna be reviewing more Garmin tech here on the channel very soon, so keep coming back here to Let's Play Thru.